Hey everybody, welcome back to the John Browning Gun Club. The responses are in to Terribly Tactical roasting Vintage Warfare and Trench Grenade. I understand you guys don't have 3 hours for Focus Tripp stream and 4 hours for Terribly Tactical's response stream, so this is my quick breakdown. Focus Tripp has let Richard turn his streams into the view for 2A Reddit users. Focus's 3-hour-long stream wound up being 8 Discord users yapping on a Friday night about a guy who wasn't even there. Where was Terribly Tactical? He was at the range training. Where was Trench and Vintage? Well, they were both smart enough to stay off this stream and not let Focus milk them again for super chats. Focus started his stream trying to correct the record, while his orbiters in the chat did their best to make pull-up jokes.
So, some background on this nonsense. So as you guys may have known, not a few months ago, like 2 weeks ago at this point, we did the Lugaroo Tactical stream, which was looking at some really old clips on Lugaroo Tactical and making fun of what we saw.
So let's keep in mind that Terribly Tactical only knows who Lugaroo even is because of Focus Tripp's stream. That stream wound up being 7 guys talking about Lugaroo for 2 hours. It has 8,000 views and 100 comments.
Lugaroo ended up seeing that, got very mad or upset. Some people would say deservedly so, because people making fun of you online. You don't upload your channel in like a year, and then suddenly like 5,000 to 10,000 people are making fun of you. It could be a very rough experience. Terribly Tactical has been going after this guy pretty hard in comments and whatnot, which, is all fair game on the internet. But then they decided to have a live stream together.
The live stream went about as well as we could hope, and is definitely worth the watch if you have the time.
This is Terribly Tactical's channel. He has about 39,000 subs, which is very decent. Gets a couple hundred views a video, which is not great at this point in time. Now, what's strange is if you go to popular, back in the day, he got really good views on channel. Like, I think he might have more 100,000 view videos than I do.
Terribly Tactical's channel has obviously been shadow banned because he doesn't self-censor his content.
Like, I think legitimately. And you can see 6, 7, 10 years ago or so, his videos were doing really well before the algorithm changed.
I'm pretty sure the algorithm just flew over my house.
That's Terribly Tactical. He's an edgy boy.
It's 2025, and if your testosterone has 3 digits, you're an edgy boy.
He likes to call people of certain groups certain names, which is all well and good if you're for freedom of speech and whatnot, but
it sounds like Terribly Tactical's been using the Micah words again. And if he's not careful, he's gonna have to apologize to Carl.
He is definitely an edgy boy. So it's either a combination of getting suppressed or pushing away your own audience that has resulted in his current state getting the views of like 1,000 sub channel rather than a 40,000 sub channel. Also, he came on our stream last week or 2 days ago at this point and was incredibly upset at everyone.
He was very confrontational.
I think him and Vintage were going back and forth. Actually, Trench Grenade was on that stream, and he actually came off that stream way better than he came on. And he was drunk, and he was having a great time. Terribly was calling him everything under the sun. And Trench had a great time there. I was trying to be reasonable.
Focus Tripp thinks that this is what actually happened. Of course, the full stream was several hours long, but if you want to see a breakdown of it, I have one on my channel.
Richard and everybody else on that stream caught flack for no reason.
In reality, Richard muted Terribly Tactical while he was talking about the Second Amendment.
And I think he called Bones a small autist or Bucky a small autist.
Funny. He called him a small autist, and then I immediately went back, "You're a big autist, dude. What are you talking about?"
Spaz is so cringe the entire time. And it's almost like you have to be a tiny little guy or a big old fatso to be part of the 2A community.
He goes hard. He's an edgy boy. He's an edgy boy from Chicago. So this stream went about as well as you could think.
Listen, again, Lugaroo, I didn't know you existed before the Focus Tripp stream, and I could give a shit less, honestly. I called you out, justifiably so, because in my opinion, you're a goof troop, bro. I'm not going to mince words. I'm not going to coddle you. I'm not going to fucking be worried about your cyberbullying lawsuit, and you're going to fucking build a
Now, the original take there is fine. Like, the original content that Lugaroo is making, goofy stuff, silly stuff, totally deserving
he's
of...
a bit of a goober, but his heart's in the right place.
Harmless,
Yeah,
but
100%.
goofy.
Just a silly dude.
It just is.
Yeah.
It's silly.
We've
silly
all been there.
content.
Sure.
Gunslot says I have screenshots of TT saying he keeps a choppa on him at all times. Yeah,
Hell
Bungie
yeah.
should have
The
some
character
choice
from GTA
words.
5.
Choice words for this man.
Look, if you're gonna tell the gun community to pull up on you, you had better have really good splits. Like you had better be really confident in your splits time.
Better be good. Better be rocking.
I'm not gonna say I'm a great shooter because I'm still like really practicing to shoot, putting stuff that I've learned from Stager and stuff into practice. But like, I also don't tell everybody to pull up.
Come on, man, just pull up. We'll fight. We'll get in the
well,
cave
listen,
and
yeah, we'll
run
fight.
away.
If you don't care, you don't care. It's not a big deal. Who cares? But it's like,
Yeah, if you're gonna tell people to
it's
pull up,
obviously you do care a little bit at least.
yeah. But again,
least
in
a
the gun
small
community, you better be confident in your splits because
That-
there's a really
that
good
is-
chance you're telling someone to pull up.
That
who's
is
a
actually a
much
good
better
one.
shot
French
than you.
says TT has a bill drill of all time.
It's one of them.
Certainly one of them.
That's good.
I know I let that clip run a little bit long and I'm sorry, but Focus Tripp's entire stream was them trying to force those pull-up jokes for 3 hours.
Foundation.
Could somebody,
Oh, Robert Kindley, TT pull up or pull ups. He won't do either. Ow.
Oh.
3 hours of that.
Ooh, guys.
I bet I could out pull up him, and I'm not very good at pull ups.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like that's all.
I mean, to be fair, if you're a bigger guy, because I think TT's 6'3".
Terribly Tactical completely mogs all of these little Reddit users.
Had you not called me out and put my name in your mouth, we wouldn't be here doing this. So you're welcome.
TT does always do this. So the reason why Luguru mentions Terribly Tactical is because Terribly Tactical went back and commented on all of those videos, like lots of things.
After watching Focus Tripp's live stream where he talked about him for 2 hours with 7 other guys.
Yeah.
Now, I can't go back and pull them up because Luguru has since deleted those, but the only reason Luguru knows you exist is because you went after him. If you're in the chat, I'm actually excited for your next video. Not in like a rip it apart kind of way, just to everybody loves a redemption story.
And it's so crazy, Focus and his orbiters started simbing for Luguru just because he wasn't Terribly Tactical who cooked them.
Right?
Hell yeah.
And listen, going against Terribly Tactical automatically makes you look good. Luguru says the channel is officially under construction. Good to hear it. Good.
I believe in you, bro. You can do it.
Yeah, I do too.
We're rooting for you.
Luguru,
We tease, but we
Luguru.
tease with love.
This is so gay and so cringe.
Start talking
Absolutely.
shit first, dude. Hey, shut the fuck up, bro. You start
What are you
talking
gonna
shit
do?
first.
What are you gonna
And
do?
as far as
about it?
as far as a fucking lawsuit and all that, dude, don't worry about it. But I'll tell you this much,
Let's pull
bro.
up the video. No, let's pull up.
I'll
the
tell you
video
this
where he
much,
says-
bro.
You still
Hang on,
got the
let
video
me.
up?
You wanted me on here to talk, right? So shut the fuck up and let me talk.
You ain't gonna
So
tell
at
me to
this
shut the fuck
point,
up.
when I was
I
sitting
am-
there, I knew that this was going to shit before my very eyes.
Well,
Oh yes, the burning of Rome.
That guy just lisped the burning of Rome like he's never seen two grown men argue before. The situation's so funny because Luguru isn't really like a pussy guy. And the Focus Trippers are like trying to comfort him and like be really weird to him.
Oh hell yeah! I want to point out that Luguru sat there and let him rant for like 2 minutes and just bash him.
yeah.
And then the second he tries to throw shade back, he's like, "What, bro? What? Come on, man!" It's like, dude,
Well,
let
yeah,
him
it was
talk.
instantaneously. What was the response? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Pull up, bro. Pull up, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, just let the guy talk for a sec.
It shouldn't be surprising that the manlets and the anime avatars are acting this way.
I'm gonna tell you
I
to
will
shut the
pull-
fuck up because I
Where
think
you
you're a
at?
little fucking
Where
bitch,
you
dude.
at? Yeah.
I think you're about the most
Yeah.
little punk ass motherfucker I've seen on YouTube.
What are you gonna do?
I've seen
about
you shooting. It
it? What are you gonna do
sucks.
about it? You've seen
You're
my
nowhere close to my
Damn.
waist, dude, bro. I will run through you like a
I'm
fucking
3
sledgehammer,
feet
bro.
Taller than you, dude, and you got a bad knee, dude.
Dude, how tall are you? Wait,
Making fun
How
of
tall are
disabled
you?
people.
I'm rooting for
Yeah.
Luguru here.
Oh no, someone tell the moderator, he just made fun of a disabled person.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes down to it, like I think Terribly's much younger and physically stronger, bigger. I mean, Luguru's in good shape, but I would put my money on Terribly Tactical if I was a betting man. But in my heart would be rooting for Luguru.
This is so gay and cringe. These Discord guys have really ruined the Focus Trip channel.
I would.
Absolutely.
You guys
Luger would
mentioned
have
drinking.
the moral
Oh,
victory
sorry.
because he would have the balls to actually show up to a fight he knows he probably can't win.
Oh
I
yeah.
would.
Yep, he actually just said that.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, fucking bring it, bro.
Hell
'cause
yeah,
I'm
brother.
telling you right now,
I
a
told
dude
you
like
to
you,
pull up in the
a
comment
fucking
section.
dude like you.
Yeah, well, Terribly admits that he told him to pull up in the comment section.
Terribly Tactical has also told me to pull up before in the comment section. One time I was making fun of him for having a 6 million concepts light cap, and he told me to pull up.
What I want to know is how the heck does Lugru have better camera than Terribly?
3 hours of this level of jokes.
Luger's got a better camera than
I
me.
think it's
geez.
the individual behind it because I think Lugru as a person stands out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the
Ooh.
face.
That
That
man
could be it
beard
too.
with pit
He has a
vipers
better
and
face.
fucking Kenny hat.
These are the best insults that the 2A for All community could come up with against Terribly Tactical.
You know?
The shades inside are a very interesting choice.
Hey,
So he can't
They
see
are
himself
indeed a
in the mirror.
choice.
John, you have to make that. You have to make that now. Lugru is the chat.
That would be
Imagine an anime avatar saying that about you. Pull up, anime avatar, pull up.
awesome.
dude. Alright. Now I have to reach out to my best friend who does it all for me. 'Cause I'm
I can
a
do
total
an impression.
$5 says, tonight, a bunch of young men watch middle-aged, washed-up men bicker while watching the internet.
And with that brilliant super chat, most people tuned out and saved 2 hours of their life. Thanks as always for watching, guys. This is the end of part 1 and part 2 will be up in just a second.